in the truck and they might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk.
It's week 7 of the NFL. And we're going to look here at Trey Lance, as he's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the 49ers and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they level when they're 6s.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Such a talented team defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Now here's Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? The natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it, just get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He's got him in. Complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown. Jameson Williams. 38 yards. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days, and think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. Room here to run. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October. The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Ready, set.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. is incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And only a couple there as they'll take this up to the 47. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. In the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. For years, this matchup, the Chiefs and 49ers, would have been known as the Joe Montana game. These being the two teams that Montana played for in his Hall of Fame career. But now, of course, it's a Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl 54 in Miami. That game won by the Chiefs 31-20 with that furious fourth-quarter comeback to win their second Lombardi Trophy. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now it's Mahomes again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Taken at about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. But kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots, if I remember correctly. Well, they've won a few in the years following.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And Lance going to throw.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Lance.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Lance.
And this one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Niners at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. If we keep doing this, we'll be playing a good season. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Now the red challenge flag makes it. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Lance looks to throw again.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
It's Williams on the catch. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in his first half alone.
Here we go.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
From the gun, it's Lance.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Caught on the slant. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Shotgun now for Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jameson Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. But Jameson Williams out onto the field as these guys take over on offense. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Now the second-year man from Louisiana. Here's Elijah Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready, break.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Brought down by Willie Gay.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Here's Lance to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Lance again. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Lance. And that is incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And Lance now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, 55 yards. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the drive culminated with the Danny Gray touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 6. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get through. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Niners have retaken a third quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back. Yeah. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
Still 4th down.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Again, it's Lance. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defense in front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working from the gun, Lance. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Gould for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 1st down, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Danny Gray.
42 yards.
And the 49ers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Gould able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Mecole Hardman.
58 yards.
And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And Lance will try again on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Lance looks to throw again. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And they'll go for it. Lance. And he is going to have the Niners first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
So the awareness of knowing where the first down marker is not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that, too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt about it. You've already projected yourself to the bench and with a little bit of smile on your face for having stopped them, and now you've got to regroup and play again.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
26 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time, a 6-play drive.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
On 4th down, Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. Back now here in Santa Clara. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's beaten a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Lance now on 1st down.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now Lance.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is Jameson Williams, 41 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And this one is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Lance now on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reid. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. On the slant, he's got Hardman. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And they'll line wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Lance now to throw.
The quick slant caught. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the shoulder, but that last quarterback took it back quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
To throw, it's Lance.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try to stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
Lance now on 3rd and goal.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jameson Williams there to make the grab. And the 49ers are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
Gold with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Kansas City starting a drive, hoping to utilize the speed of that man, Mecole Hardman.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give him a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Mahomes to throw once more.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Down inside the 10. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 27 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Lance going to throw. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jamison Williams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, his throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.